What is going on, my cryptocurrency dudes who eat spicy nuggets every single day of the week because it's a lifestyle? What is also a lifestyle is buying cryptocurrency so that you can one day get returns so big that you will have no choice but to buy a nice Lambo for yourself. And today, I wanted to go over my account once again on Uphold, where I have been stacking my XRP bags for the last couple of years. I also want to talk about if using this exchange is legit or not, because that is always a concern for everyone these days. Also, I need to point out that some of the prices are going to be a little skewed because I recorded this a couple of days ago, but still wanted to get this one out for those of you considering trying out this exchange. I also like to show off my bags here every once in a while as well. But currently I only use a few different exchanges, with one of the main ones being Uphold. Now, Uphold is probably one of the only exchanges that's gotten a good rep over the years for cryptocurrency users specifically. And I'm once again going to be pulling up my account here in a minute to show you guys I do hold a decent chunk of money on here with around 40,000 XRP coins, and I've got a few other alts to go with that as well. But as far as coin selection on here, they have around 250 plus coins you could choose from. You could also now secure your crypto with a feature called Vault, which is a way that you could protect yourself even more with the coins you have on here. Currently it's only available for XRP and Bitcoin, but more coins are going to be added to it later this year. And as far as some other things you could trade on here, you have the option to trade stocks, precious metals, and even fiat currencies if you want to do that. And personally, I've only dabbled in cryptocurrency and precious metals a little bit on here. But yeah, I've mainly stuck to cryptocurrencies. Just wanted to point out you could do that. And without further ado, you can now see the back end of my account, and the layout for what things look like here is going to be exactly the same whether on your desktop or phone. These days I probably do most of my trading on my phone because it's just easier. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. But, if you're not actively trading, you could easily just use the desktop to set up, buys, recurring buys, or sells on limit orders. Speaking of order types and fees, placing limit orders is the name of the game if you want to lock in profits trading. And the fees for trading on Uphold are low as long as you're doing over a few $100s per trade. And I'll give you an example, because anything that you're trading that's under $100 in cost per trade, it's going to cost you a full 99 cents or $1. But realistically, most of us are almost always going to be doing more than $100 per trade or per buy. But here's the thing. Is Uphold a reputable crypto exchange? Well, I wouldn't be holding around 40,000 XRP on here if I didn't trust them with my money. But, keep in mind, you could also move coins off the exchange, which I've, done as well, to like a Ledger, Trezor, or some kind of offline wallet, which is very easy to do. And they make it very easy to do. But if you guys have any questions about using them, feel free to message me below and I'll get back to you. This is kind of just a little bit of an update on Uphold, because like I said, it's hard, man. It's hard to trust any of these crypto exchanges these days. And, I've been using this one for, I want to say maybe like three-ish years, maybe a little bit longer than that. I don't know. And everything's always been really good. Obviously, getting your money in and out of the exchange, whatever you're doing, whether it's putting it in an offline wallet or getting it back in your checking account or whatever, very easy. I also need to point out that you guys could grab a bonus for getting started here, which is pretty generous, by checking out some links directly below in the description. Now, I'd like to wrap things up like I normally do, going over some great coins to get into right now. I think are, good long-term plays, not financial advice. And these are also available on Uphold as well. So let's kick things off, starting with Uniswap. Now, Uniswap, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a decentralized exchange. So it's the opposite of what we're using right now, Uphold or Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, you name it. And the reason that there is a need for Uniswap is because, the fees are a lot lower. It's actually the #1 decentralized exchange right now too. The growth on it has been really good. So a lot of people are using it. And the way it works is, you go to Uniswap's website, and then you connect your wallet to it, and then you could start making trades. And the fees are like minuscule, which is the huge benefit of it. And there are other decentralized exchanges. There's like Pancake Swap, Sushi Swap, but Uniswap is kind of the one that everyone's chosen, and it's got the most users right now. And I just see the growth on it, in the coming years to be really good, because people, with cryptocurrency, they don't want to just use the centralized exchanges. They want to use decentralized exchanges. There's a huge need for them, and for good reason. I mean, can we trust the centralized exchanges sometimes, especially like us, Coinbase? They don't care about their users. They just want to make money off the fees. I mean, it's kind of the way with everything. But like Uphold, for example, I feel like they've been supporting the XRP army. They do care about users, all right? So they've added features and whatnot. But Uniswap, and I'm not going to talk about market cap. Obviously, it's a bit higher, but we're looking at the long term here. So these aren't going to be short-term plays I'm going over. This is long-term stuff. Okay, on to my next pick, which is going to be Polkadot. Now, Polkadot is a software-based cryptocurrency. It has a lot of similarities to Ethereum. I don't consider it an alternative to Ethereum with a much lower market cap, which is why it's more attractive. Keep in mind, all the coins I'm going to be going over are in the top 50 right now. So the risk to buying them is a lot less if you're buying coins that are over, 100 or 200 in the coin market cap range. But Polkadot, if you own some Ethereum, it could be a nice way to kind of like hedge from Ethereum a little bit, get some Polkadot. I mean, it just makes sense. The ecosystem of Polkadot has been growing. You can get a really good return on this, in my opinion. I'm thinking like 10x for sure from where it's at. It's very possible, and it is one I would take a look at. If you don't own any Ethereum, then it would also be just a good one to get into. Okay, third pick would be the Graph GRT. A lot of people wonder what the Graph is, and the most simple way I could explain it is it indexes different blockchains. It's been referred to as the Google of cryptocurrencies, and it's very unique in that aspect. There's not a lot of other cryptocurrencies like it. It's managed to sort of hang around in the top 50 for a long time. Market cap on it is kind of getting up there a little bit for what it is, but I do see a need for it, and the fact that it's pretty unique in what it's offering, and it's got some smart people behind this project as well. I think this one's going to have a really good run. At least a 3 to 10x in the next couple of years, in my opinion. Okay, on to the next coin, which will be none other than XRP. So what else can we say about XRP? I've been hodling this coin for like 5 or 6 years. Haven't got the returns on it that I've wanted, but at this point, I'm just going to continue holding it. You could say what you want about XRP. It's managed to stay in the top 10 cryptos for years now. The staying power is there. The fact that it's still under $1 is very attractive. The debate of, XRP and Ripple, the company, is just one that's going to continue going on. But if you're going to make a play on it, I think anything under $1, as long as, you got a long-term mindset for holding it, eventually it will break those old all-time highs. So we're going to get past the $3 range, probably get past that $5 range, and hopefully get over the $10 range. And I'm not saying it's going to happen soon, but I do think it's going to happen. So, I do think it is one to check out for sure. Plus, it is on the Evolved feature here on Uphold now, so you can actually protect it that way. And of course, I had to put Bitcoin on this list, guys. Bitcoin is a safe play, right? It's boring, but at the same time, it's one of those that, if you're going to buy something for the long term, then you might as well buy some Bitcoin. I own some Bitcoin, a pretty good chunk of it. It is boring, but, what are you going to do? And just to kind of wrap things up here, Uniswap, it's a decentralized exchange. I think it is a good one to get into. I think the growth on it's going to be good. There are some alternatives to Uniswap, like I said, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, but this is kind of the one people have chosen, and I think the growth on it's going to be really good. And then we've got Polkadot, software-based cryptocurrency. It's a good alternative to Ethereum. The price on it's a lot lower, and I think it's going to see some massive growth for sure. Plus, like I said, if you don't own a lot of Ethereum, it does definitely make sense to get into. Then you've got the Graph, indexes different blockchains, XRP. Hate it or love it. Anything under $1, and I think is a good buy. And then, of course, Bitcoin. And, of course, like I said, Uphold, guys, long-term plays. These are not short-term plays. We're not talking about baby, Doge, and meme coins. Believe me, I am a fan of Pepe. I do like the meme coins. But the thing is, do you really want to worry about what's going on with your account every day? It is stressful. I do trade, believe me, it can be stressful. I'm trying to give you guys some picks that you don't have to worry about. It's almost like a set and forget kind of thing. Check it, not every day, maybe every few days, see where things are at, and that's it. Okay, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this update. If you'd like to learn more about Uphold or get on our crypto newsletter, or we send out one email a week, there'll be some, like I said, links below in the description. If you made it to the end here and didn't tap that like, please do it now, and we'll see you on the next video.